Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here with Yulia Kulik from JC Travel in the Ukraine. And we're here to talk about the wonderful features you can find in Ukraine today. It's really this undiscovered destination, and you're going to find all about it here on Insider Travel Report. Now, Julia, I was lucky enough to tour with you in Ukraine, and I have to tell you, it was the most marvelous tour we did. Totally opened my eyes to what's in Ukraine today. Talk a little bit about some of the destinations. Kiev is amazing. Talk a little bit about what people will find there.
Well, Ukraine is an amazing destination, and travelers can find anything, really anything that Ukraine can offer. Kiev is the capital, and of course the first city that people visit is capital. Right. And then from Kiev they go to Lviv and to Odessa, and actually you haven't been to Odessa.
I have not been to Odessa. I have to come back, obviously. Odessa like that. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So Lviv, Kiev and Odessa, these are three biggest cities and the most touristic places.
Right.
But also, as my company, we do tours not only to big cities, but we also show Ukraine from a different perspective, from local perspective. So we take people to some undiscovered places in Ukraine, such as Chernivtsi, a small city with a Romanian influence, really amazing, and it wasn't ruined during World War II. There is a UNESCO site, university, and it's a real highlight. And also we take people to the Carpathian Mountains,
which is a great mountain range with we have skiing and everything there, right?
Skiing in winter, but in summer there are different activities.
Okay.
And there are villages, and in the villages people can feel the real culture, because Ukrainians who live in the mountains, they are a little bit different from those who live in big cities, in towns. They have a little bit different culture and traditions, and we show this difference in our tours.
Well, the other thing is, and just talk about Kiev itself, there's so much to do in Kiev. It's an exciting city. It actually was one of the cities that was the last of the revolution, if you will, because you had this, uprising at the time, and then now a different change in political power, but it's in this marvelous main square where real history has been made, right?
Yeah, that's right. So there is, even our guides provide a revolution tour, that people understand better what actually happened in Ukraine a few years ago, and why it happened, and what people wanted, right? And Kiev, so there are many churches, right? But Kiev is not only churches. It's
nightclubs too, if I recall.
Yes, nightclubs. We have beer tours, we have coffee tours, we have, how it's called, I don't really know in English.
Okay. Well, you can say in Ukrainian if you want.
Pubs, pubs,
Okay.
pubs.
Yeah,
So pubs getting popular, and one of the tours that we develop is a pub tour.
Well, so I'm all for that one, yeah. But you also have these amazing, and the other towns like Lviv, which people don't know. It's closer to Poland, and it's got this marvelous downtown and great restaurants and all kinds of things, right?
Lviv is also UNESCO site. Right, and many theme restaurants there, unique one with a special atmosphere and delicious food, meat, beer, coffee as well, chocolate. So I'm sure you tried actually.
I did. I tried a lot of those theme restaurants. They are amazing. There's one restaurant there that you go into a small little room, you think you're going into somebody's apartment, they open up the back, and it's actually a huge restaurant. So it was an amazing place. And there's another one that's a coffee mine. That you go down into the basement, and there's coffee. It's like built like a mine, and it's actually coffee. So it's amazing.
Yeah, Lviv people, they say there is no bad coffee in Lviv. There is only good and very good one, right? And they grow coffee in mines. That's what you experienced.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is, a lot of Americans think, well, there's like a war going on in Ukraine, but there was no war that I saw. I'm not quite sure where that came from, but there is maybe some unrest in the far eastern part of the country, but it's nowhere near Kiev, right?
No, it's not near. It's really far away. It's like about 500 miles from Kiev to the east. It's a very teeny tiny territory. And as we're saying right now, it's a controlled conflict. There are checkpoints. So it's a frozen conflict over there. So even if you don't watch television and you walk on streets of Kiev or Lviv, you don't feel anything.
Yeah, no, and I didn't feel anything. It was amazing to be there. And it truly is a very different kind of Europe, a very enticing kind of Europe, because it's a place that not too many people go, but hopefully more soon, right?
Yeah, hopefully. We are working hard to promote Ukraine. And I really hope that Ukraine will be a trend destination very soon.
Well, Julia, if you're an example of the friendliness of Ukraine, it will be very soon. Thank you. Again, it was an amazing trip for me. It opened my eyes to Ukraine, and good luck with the future, and you got to get more visitors.
Thank you so much. I hope you'll come back to Ukraine, because there are so many places you haven't seen yet, and we would like to take you to.
I would love to come back very soon. Thanks very much. I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.